So you've probably used one of those super cheap, flimsy remotes from a budget TV brand and thought, you know what, this is fine. But fine is exactly what it is, not great, not terrible, just fine. And let's be real, fine can get pretty old after a while. I mean, who wants to settle for a mediocre viewing experience when you can have an exceptional one? But what if I told you there's a better way to control your TV? A remote that's specifically designed to work seamlessly with your Shield TV? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I'm obsessed with my Shield remote, and once you see how it works, I think you'll be obsessed too. One of the things that really stood out to me about this remote is how easy it is to use, even in the darkest, most poorly lit room. When I'm curling up on the couch for a movie night, I don't want to fumble around for a dim remote while trying to avoid disturbing the people around me. The backlit buttons make all the difference. I can just reach out and pick it up, and I'm instantly connected to my TV. It's those little touches that can really elevate your viewing experience and make it feel more premium. Plus, the motion-activated feature is super clever, as it only turns on the backlight when you pick up the remote, so you don't have to worry about it draining the battery unnecessarily. But the real magic happens when you press the microphone button and access the powerful Google Assistant. It's like having your own personal AI helper right in the palm of your hand. I use it to search for movies, change the channel, or even order a pizza, because, let's be real, that's sometimes necessary. It's incredibly convenient and way more intuitive than trying to navigate menus with a clumsy remote. I mean, who wants to spend their precious time scrolling through menus and typing out search queries when you can just speak your mind and have Google Assistant take care of it for you? It's like having a personal assistant, but without the hefty price tag. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, wait, can I customize this thing? And the answer is yes. With over 25 different menu options to choose from, you can easily launch your favorite apps or set up shortcuts to make your viewing experience even more streamlined. I personally love that I can customize the buttons to fit my specific viewing habits. For example, I've got a button dedicated to Netflix, another one for Hulu, and even one for my favorite sports channel. It's so much easier to access the content I want to watch without having to navigate through a bunch of menus. And if you're worried about losing your remote in the couch cushions, don't be. The Shield Remote app lets you activate the remote locator, so you can just say goodbye to those long, tense moments spent frantically searching for it. One of the things I love most about the Shield Remote though is that it's incredibly easy to control your entire home entertainment center. I've got my TV, sound system, and streaming devices all connected via IR Blaster, so I can turn everything on and off with just a single button press. No more juggling remotes or fumbling around for individual devices, it's all taken care of in one sleek, intuitive package. I've even set up a custom button to turn off all my devices at once, which is super handy when I'm heading to bed or leaving the house. It's those little touches that can really simplify your life and make your viewing experience more enjoyable. Now, like any product, the Shield Remote isn't perfect. One of the downsides is that it requires you to have a Shield TV model, specifically from 2015, 2017, or 2019, so if you've got a more recent model or want to use it with a different device, you might be out of luck. Additionally, while the backlit buttons are super useful, they can also make the remote look a bit cluttered or noisy. I mean, it's not the most minimalist design, but I think the benefits far outweigh the aesthetic drawbacks. Finally, as with some other remotes, there's a slight delay before you can access the Google Assistant, so you might need to hold down the button a teensy bit longer than you think. But honestly, these are minor complaints in an otherwise exceptional product. I've also noticed that the battery life is pretty impressive, especially considering how feature-rich the remote is. I've gone weeks without needing to recharge it, which is a big plus in my book. And when you do need to recharge it, the USB-C port makes it easy to plug it in and get back to your viewing routine. But overall, I think the pros far outweigh the cons. I mean, with the Shield Remote, you get this sleek, intuitive design that makes everything easy to control, plus the convenience of having Google Assistant right at your fingertips. Plus, it's wireless, so you've got freedom to move around and still control your TV. I've used it to control my TV from the kitchen, from the bedroom, and even from the backyard. It's incredibly liberating. If you're in the market for a new remote, or just looking to upgrade, I highly recommend checking out the NVIDIA Shield Remote. It's an investment that will pay off in the long run, and I'm confident you'll love it just as much as I do. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to keep up with more tech reviews and recommendations. If you want to see the product details on Amazon, the link is in the description.